Brought to you by stationhousecoffee.com and inspireddisorder.com/Kindle.
What you manifest in your mind, you can bring to reality.
Sarah Cooper, Everything's Fine, a new variety special on Netflix right now, directed by none other than Natasha Lyonne. That is right, the woman who is trapped in the never-ending spiral of Russian Doll, another show on Netflix that I really enjoyed. Now, when this came out, for whatever reason, I thought this was a new sketch show. It is not it's not a show. It's just one special, which I really enjoyed. I thought it was hilarious. I saw the previews, of course. It's the kind of the thing that ties it all together. Sarah Cooper is a anchor woman on a morning show called Everything's Fine, where she's basically mortgaged her soul to host this morning show, pretending that the world isn't burning down around us, it's very poignant. This special is very much of the time. It references a lot of the things that are going on in our time. Of course, by the time this episode comes out, we will have hopefully chosen a new president, and we will no longer be stuck with President Trump for another 4 years, unless he's somehow become the new dictator. Maybe by the time this episode comes out, we will be under the rule of the first American dictator. But hopefully not. Hopefully Biden won, and this will just be kind of a time capsule of of 2020, because it is. I mean, the kind of the narrative of this special, this variety special, is all of the chaos that is 2020. Really well done, though. I really enjoyed it. All the sketches are hilarious, from the Mr. Pillow sketches, where it's like you get the COVID vaccine from Mr. Pillow. And it's just like tiny Mr. Pillows that get injected into you. It definitely has some South Park-esque feeling to it, which is good. But yeah, just amazing sketches, amazing acting as well. Amazing characters and cameos and actresses and all of the things that are in it. There's also really good Trump lip sync from the locker room talk, which I'd never heard the time where he was talking about grabbing women by the pussy. Now, I'd never heard the full recorded conversation that happened. This has it, and it's basically her playing Sarah Cooper, playing the Trump role, and then there's another woman playing the I don't know which Bush it is, but one of the Bush family people who was involved in that conversation. And it is a lot more, it is clearly him talking about sexually assaulting women. It's not just about like saying things off the cuff to try and fit in, like you're palling around with the boys. It's clearly him kind of not only taking you play by play of how he sexually assaults women, how Trump sexually assaults women, but it also goes to like outside of the bus where they go, and Bush introduces him to some woman who's a model or whatever, and how Trump is like, it's really the way it's done really puts it in a perspective, and the fact that it's like two women doing the voices of these two guys really kind of hits home of how inappropriate it is and was, and how absurd it is that it's really absurd that Christians like Trump. It's fucking crazy. Not to mention the fact that they're Christians anyway, that like anybody really believes in any kind of religion to begin with. But for Christians to be on the Trump bandwagon, as it were, it's just mind blowing how they will stop at nothing to mortgage their beliefs and their morality to just really support white supremacy. But yeah, just it's this the special in total is really good, really good. It's Borat came out with his new movie Borat 2, which is very similar in a lot of ways, just kind of bringing up and highlighting the absurdities and criminal activity of the Conservative Party. But this one sheds a light on it from a different perspective, I think, and colors it in a different way, which I actually found to be where Borat 2 was kind of depressing. This one was funnier, I thought. I've crazy. I laughed more watching Sarah Cooper. Everything's fine, because I think it's more of a dark comedy taken from the fact that, like, you know everybody has to kind of pretend like everything's not falling apart, because it's like you can't just, like, if we were to react how humans should be reacting with all of the insanity of 2020, like, we should all be like the government really should give everybody not only free health care, but really give everybody free mental health care after 2020, like dealing with the virus, dealing with like the rise of Proud Boys and Trump and all of the absurdities that, like, the kind of just the disregard of science and reality in general. We should all be given free psychiatric help. Like, we just need mental help in so many ways, from the people that actually believe in, like, the fairy tales of the Quinanon stuff, to the people who actually believe in science that have to put up with all of the adults that are living in some fairy tale world. Mental health is it's ridiculous. So, like, as far as like a dark comedy, a dark variety sketch comedy show, Sarah Cooper, Everything's Fine is kind of it was like the right time, right place. It'll be interesting to see how this special holds up. Like, I mean, it will be forever a time capsule, where, hopefully in 4 years everything's calmed down. Like, we're hopefully under leadership that's not completely delusional. We look back at this special and we're like, man, like, I can't believe we actually survived 2020. Unlike Sean Connery, we all survived 2020. And it's insane. It's just, like, insane. And there's a scene in this where it's like the program directors for the Everything's Fine show are it's Pepitone and I can't think of the female actress, but they're kind of like, conservative, people that are, in a way, it's almost like proving conspiracy theories, right? Where it's like there's this like group of people that are controlling the world, and they like the devil is deciding to just throw, like, they have plans, like all of the things that have happened so far in 2020, like, were initially planned to happen over the next decade or so, over the next decades, and the devil's like, no, 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 let's just have it all happen right now. Which it does feel like that is like the devil is the producer of 2020, which would make sense that Trump is the president during that time. Just kind of all of the worst things that could potentially happen to our society are happening right now. And yeah, Sarah Cooper, Everything's Fine is amazing. I really enjoyed it. I highly recommend it. Check it out right now on Netflix. Make sure you support our sponsor, StationHouseCoffee.com, and follow Station House Coffee on Instagram. Order yourself some premium, small batch, single origin coffee brewed in Thetford Center, Vermont, and shipped directly to you. Make sure you let them know that the Ray Taylor Show sent you over at StationHouseCoffee.com. Order your coffee today and have it shipped directly to you. Also, get yourself Kindle Unlimited with your trial offer over at inspireddisorder.com/Kindle. That's unlimited reading, unlimited listening on all of your devices with Kindle Unlimited. InspiredDisorder.com/Kindle is the link you go to sign up for your free trial today. New episodes of The Ray Taylor Show come out every single day. Subscribe on IGTV, YouTube, and everywhere else podcasts are found. Binge the full week ad-free over at patreon.com/InspiredDisorder. Buy Ray Taylor Show merch over at InspiredDisorder.com and follow the show on Instagram at Ray Taylor Show. Have a great day, everybody. Peace out!